Hi friends, welcome to another Pivaris video, and in today's video I'm going to talk about BSPWM and multi-monitor setup. So one of the main pain points with BSPWM for me over the years was that it severely lacked multi-monitor support as compared to a traditional desktop environment like GNOME or KDE. So I have devised a workaround for this problem. So I have had a bunch of scripts which I use to tackle this issue. So let me show you how I do that. So this is my BSPWM config, and here you can see that I have two variables for internal monitor and external monitor. And first of all, there is this part where I define $1 variable. It's the purpose of this is to make sure that this runs when the PSPWM script runs for the first time. And here I'm just trying to find out that if external monitor is connected, and then if that's the case, then I'll put my external monitor above my internal monitor, and then I pass my first 5 desktops to my external monitor, and then the rest of the desktops to the internal monitor, and arrange it uh, at last. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And one of the main things that you have noted that I'm using an external script to get my external monitor. So here let's jump right into that script and see what it's doing. So this is the external get external monitor script, and here I'm taking one parameter, that is the internal monitor. So the idea is that you can have different variables. So for example, I'm setting my internal monitor here, so I'm passing that to here. So the reason is that we need to avoid taking the internal monitor from the extender command, because extender what I'm doing here is that extender q and grep connected, so it will output two lines, because my internal monitor is also connected and my external monitor is also connected. So I want to remove my internal monitor from that output, so that is why I'm passing internal monitor as an external parameter to the script. And here I am removing my internal monitor from that list, and then using awk utility to take the first column of that output, which would be the uh, name of the monitor. And then here I am checking if the external monitor variable is set. If it is not set, then I'll take that variable, take that previously stored value from the external monitor.txt file, which I store in case it is not detected. So the purpose is that BSPWM sometimes don't detect if the monitor is disconnected or not. So this is kind of a bug with BSPWM. So it is not always detecting if the monitor is connected or not, or disconnected or not, and then that is why I am making sure that our external monitor variable is always set. So this is the reason. So then if the external monitor is set, then I will write that to that external monitor.txt file, and then output the external monitor variable. So that's done. Then we get our external monitor variable, and we can do all sorts of things. And here's the interesting part where I'm checking if external monitor is connected. If it is connected, then I'll launch the monitor add script. So let's jump right to the monitor add script and see what it does. It's a simple script. It also takes two parameters, internal monitor and external monitor, And the reason that I'm taking these two parameters is to use here, to use expander to set the position of the monitor with respect to the internal monitor. So I'm placing it above my internal monitor because that is how I use. You can choose to go left, right, or bottom, or anything like that. And here is what I'm using, until loop, to check if BSPWM detects those two monitors. So what happens is that BSPWM will not right away detect a monitor when it's plugged, so it will take some time to detect if it is connected. So I'm checking if the monitor is connected by looking into the number of monitors that is connected. BSPWM query M outputs how many monitors BSPWM detects, and I'm checking if it is 2 because I'm using 2 monitors. If you are using more than that, you can tweak that variable to your liking. And then when this returns true, I will assume that external monitor is connected, and I'll move my 1 to 5 monitors to the external monitor. And also I'll remove the default desktop that's being created by BSPWM when it detects a monitor. So this is kind of the annoying thing with BSPWM, because it will assume that it will add a new desktop whenever we connect a new monitor. So that will screw up all our layouts. So in order to not do that, we will just explicitly remove the desktop, the default desktop that's been created by the BSPWM. So this is the monitor add script. You can use it without independently of the BSPWM script. So that is why I am passing two parameters, so I can just run that script standalone to add a monitor manually. uh, this will save me a lot of commands that I have to manually run, so I can just do it in a single line. And then we can look into the monitor remove command. Here is also I'm just like the monitor add command, I'm passing two different variables, two different parameters, internal monitor and external monitor. And here I am adding a default kind of a new desktop into the external monitor, because the external monitor at least needs one desktop if we are going to remove the other desktop. So after that we will remove 1 to 5 desktops and move it to the internal monitor. And then I will remove the, this is just as a safety mechanism, or a workaround, or fallback option. Most of the time it doesn't have that default desktop, but in case it has, we need to remove that. And then I'll remove the desktop that I created, and then I'll remove that monitor entirely, because this will create problems. I don't know, if we don't remove that, it will stay there and it will mess up when we connect it again. So and I'm reordering the desktops in the internal monitor itself here. So in order for this setup to work, we have to reload the BSPWM desktop by BSPWM WM and -r. That is the command to reload the BSPWM. But we can do that automatically using the Udev rule. So let me show you how that's done. So this is the Udev rule that I have added. The file is, let me show you, the etc udev rules.d, and you can add a file here with dot rules as the extension. And let me show you what I am adding here. So you can find all these files in the description. I will add a custom GitHub repo for these files, so you can see all the files. I am using a custom systemd service to reload the BSPWM desktop. So here's the service file for that. It's a user space service, so that's why I'm passing the user parameter here. So here it's just BSPC WM read W hyphen R. This just reloads the BSPWM desktop, and that actually triggers the commands that I have shown you earlier, these commands. So that's how we can manage multiple desktops in multiple monitors in BSPWM. So this is how I manage that, the hot plugging of the monitors. So this was one of my pain points with BSPWM, and I hope you get something from this video. And I'm not saying that this is the conclusive way to do things, but you can use this as a starting point to explore more and tweak this to your liking, so that it will reflect your setup. And I have some problems with this setup, even because sometimes using display port it will not detect if it is connected or not. So I think it's a bug with something, maybe it's with BSPWM, or maybe it's a bug with Udev, but I don't know. So I can use these scripts to manually trigger these add and remove, so that's also convenient. So if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to this channel, and I will be coming up with more videos like this in the future. I hope so. And share this video to anyone who is using BSPWM, who can get benefited from this video. So that's all from me. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.